On Playday number 3 of PlayStation 4 Major Leagues for North America. Had a lot of technical issues with the servers, so it took a while to get cracking here. But we are starting Octane versus Devious. This is the winner's bracket finals. So this is for getting towards the very end of Group A here. Octane with some really good play against Citizen X previously, and Devious conquering Conquer in their previous match. So this is Group A. Looking pretty good for these guys. Some of them definitely having more ping issues than others, judging by this. We are playing on Central, so we are going to be starting down on CCTV room here on Bank. So we have the maps today are going to be Bank, Border, and then Clubhouse if we get to map number 3. Let's see what we got going here. So we are starting with the the Devious players on Orange team here, defending first down in the basement, and Octane attacking first. So they're setting up some usual holes across, although they are setting them up a bit low. Pack nades. Bringing some fairly common defenders. They are bringing a rook instead of someone specialized for that spot, but they do have a smoke back here. Chopsky playing that smoke. Looks like they're going for some roam play though. Got at least 2 upstairs for the moment, although it looks like they're rotating back, maybe just late placement of the reinforced hatches. Attacker's trying to make a win. We do have McCabe up here though. Let's see if he's gonna catch anyone playing this roam. Still not catching anyone yet, but they are going to have to clear him out of there at some point. Looks like they're actually taking the middle floor instead of clearing him out first though. There's definitely going to be a mistake, potentially. Biting him in the butt. Looks like he's rotated down actually. He takes down one. He's fighting. Here he goes for the last one. Oh. With the diffuser too, if he could take him out. This is a lot of shots. The pistol, but finishes the job. He gets taken down for his troubles, but that is 2 operators he's taken down for the price of 1. That is definitely worth it. Although it looks like they lost Bandit as well somewhere. So it looks like we are at a 3v3. Looks like diffuser with barely any health left here. TC killer. He's gonna reset him through the wall. It's nice of him. Meantime, Sledge trying to do some scouting. Rook down here, still doing some setup. Smoke ready to help defend the bomb site. Danny just opening up some more of the wall as well. Now drones going out as they try and figure out their actual approach strategy here with only 3 people. Lack of utility as well. Again, that roam really biting in the butt. Way down, does take that one nice shot onto Chopsky, and that is their smoke gone. Almost gets a headshot on a rook as well. He's now not sure which way to look. He could get flanked here. He's playing out in the garage a little bit. Sledge there coming back down the stairs to find rook here. They just dance around each other at this point. One gets marked, but oh, he rushes right into his shots. And there goes TC Killer as well. It is all down to the Thermite. He gets picked off as he takes one down. That is 1 player left, or alive, I think, there. Cujo to get the kill there, and that is the first defensive one here. Nicely done. That's Devious taking round number 1. Now it's Octane's turn to defend downstairs. So yeah, of course, going to be going to the same bomb spot, CCTV lockers. It is the best bomb site by far on this map, although we have seen PS4 players playing things a little bit differently sometimes. So looks like they've got a lot of people upstairs still setting up some defense here for open area. They're bringing a mute, interestingly enough. I think I had it backwards here, actually. Octane was the one defending. Yeah, Devious is now defending. I do wish they had team tags on. That would be very helpful. So they are definitely setting up a lot of defense here on Devious' side. A lot of reinforcements here. Nice blood splatter there. See if Mute has put down all his jammers just yet. Still got one left. Calling out for a hatch to be reinforced. A little worried about that back window, but it is castled, so they will know when Octane makes their way in. So we got a Blackbeard on the team for attack, as well as a Thatcher that should come in handy. Looks like Dark gonna be on the roam upstairs here. Could be the first to catch someone. Last time, them not getting them upstairs definitely backfired on them. Some wallbang shots coming down. No one quite getting killed yet, but taking a little bit of damage. They are trying to drone him out. Looks like Chopsky finds him on the drone. Now they're going to be starting to put pressure on him here. He has rotated back down though. Manages to get away back down into the open area here, which they are starting to open now. Trying to put pressure on from above, but there's a lot of defense down here. Not going to make it easy. They're just getting full control of the top floor now. Thatcher going to be trying to push his way down towards into the archives, where he doesn't know that Dark Claw's right there to his right. But we're going to see him now. Nope, doesn't get any shots off, surprisingly. There we go, there's the shots. Now Castle also in a nearby spot. Oh, and there is one dropping down on him. McCabe takes him down, drops all the way down to sight, surprisingly. Not sure if that was intentional or not, but he's down there now. Gonna take advantage of it, start clearing out some wire. Getting his team set up now. They left that wall soft as well, using a lot of the reinforcements upstairs instead. Easy for him to start opening that up. Shots coming out. No one finding each other just yet, though. Looks like we're going to see Castle probably engaging here in just a second against this Blackbeard. TC Killer also upstairs. This is Castle's chance here. He's going to have to fight too. Just barely doesn't see one over there. Nope. Simple Sniper gets him, though. There's some smoke going out to stop the defuse. Just barely catches it in time with a nice kill there on a Cujo. Two smokes wasted. That was, and one prior to that, so that was all smokes there. So Cherry's gonna have to try and hold them off a different way, but they're actually pushed all the way back, surprisingly. Looks like they're working their way upstairs instead. It is just the 2 left versus 4, so this is not a good position for the attackers to be in. Looks like we're probably gonna see another defensive win as TC Killer takes down one and Cherry takes down the other. And there's a nice defensive win yet again. This time fought mostly upstairs. Nicely done. Good defense by both Devious and Octane now. Having won both bomb sites, though, that means that both teams are going to have to switch to another bomb site upstairs. They're going to go to Teller Office Archives. Not a huge surprise for Octane here. The other choice being open area as well. Or if they're crazy, CEO office upstairs. Looks like we got an echo coming out here from Cujo. Attacker's bringing Buck this time, knowing they're attacking from above. Oops. Again, bringing the mute jammer. We'll see where these jammers get placed. Maybe to help guard the top floor here for some roamers. Gonna set up some reinforcements as well. Try and make this hard for them to get in. Make sure that they don't attack the top floor. Would have liked to see them bring a fuse on the attack, but Sludge and Buck will do quite well. Bring a lot of grenades and ability to crush the floor. Getting those jammers out on the wall. So we can see where this yokai drone gets thrown to. Let's get a little bit of set up there still. Some wires, some reinforcements. And And then the yokai drone. There's not much of a good reason to not set it up during the prep phase, but they're running pretty late into this here. Attackers are already getting inside. Who wants to get his drone out? Now's the time. There's a little room out. Sneaks it through the drone hole there. And it is going to be helpful to see where the attackers are breaching in, besides just the default cameras. They are starting to come in stock in the square skylight lobby. Chop's going to be the one playing upstairs, so the mute just set up for him, but he's not actually going to hang out up there. Chop's being pretty good on this castle. He's got a little rotate hole there set up via his impact grenade. He has one more impact grenade as well. He needs to set up something else. Looks like somehow this sledge all the way down to very low health already. Oh, and there's a nice follow up there. Dark Cloud falling up on that drone, taking down Chopsky, and that is the top floor now clear. And then Danny Vic hanging out back here is mute in the open area. Hope he doesn't get caught. Yeah. Start opening this up via Buck here. Dark Cloud can start shooting that opening, just making sure this top floor is clear first, so he doesn't get shot while looking down through the floor. Sledge doing the rest droning for his team. Alright, now clears. Some ink down. Moves out. Actually, there's a nice soft wall to open up with that skeleton key. Look, just yet though. Still got all his grenades left as well. Sledge doing more droning for his team. TC Killer also trying to figure out where they're at before he goes in for attack here. The Echo drone actually firing off there. Shots going down. Echo drone trying to stall them out as best he can. TC Killer takes down McCabe. TC Killer trying to follow it up but gets drunk. Looks like the thermite got downed in the tellers. He's crawling just barely away there. Cherry is getting picked back up though. Echo has taken a bit of damage, so he's going to have to get off his drone, but he finds a good hiding place, gets back on it, tries to keep them out of this room, the door being wide open now, pushes it out, unfortunately gets it shot in the barbed wire. Trying to hold this off best they can. Bandit trying to hold this door hard. Mute slowly rotating around from that flank now, as TC Killer takes down one. Nice flank there by Danny Vic. Takes down one, but unfortunately drops down the hatch. Not sure if that was intentional. Sees the last man standing now, and they definitely got that diffuser down. He's got to find three, and they know where he's coming from, potentially. If any of that wall's soft, he could go for a wall bang, but probably not going to happen here. He's going to go around the same way he did before, and they're going to be waiting for him. Dark Cloud sees him. He pre-fires the shots, expecting Dark Cloud to stand back up, but he continued rotating around the teller's office for a nice attack when they're changing things up a little bit. So there was a nice win there for Devious, bringing it up to 2-1. Now it's going to be their turn to defend Teller's office archives. Let's see if Octane can attack it just as well. Dark Cloud and TC definitely doing a lot for their team in terms of frags. Same with Cherry a little bit there. Unfortunately, Chopsky, the last person I'd expect to be carrying a donut here. This Octane's chance on attack, and they are bringing that fuse. Interesting to see if that manages to catch anyone through the floor, assuming they can get control of this top floor without losing fuse in the process. Defenders are bringing Echo as well. No mute though. Drones going out, making sure they clear this top floor. They are also reinforcing it, setting up possibly for that castle to hang out there again. Curious what Cherry's doing out here. Like, he hasn't set up his drone, he's just hanging out in the lobby for some reason. The attackers are coming in and clearing from the alley side for the most part, but they do have some spawning on the front as well. So they're going to go up with that fuse. See if they can clear it out without getting picked up. Now they have two roamers up here. assuming that Simple stays. Which looks like he's still setting up some wire. But he could be the first to end up in engagement here, running around like this. Looks like they've used Castle to set that up. Not sure if he's calling for a reinforcement or for someone to open that up. But there we go, it does get opened up, so hopefully that's what he was asking for. Give himself an escape route there. Not sure if Castle got drone there, but he definitely shoots the drone. Gonna give away that he is roaming up there. There's the Echo drone doing some good work, messing with them, trying to stall them from getting in. They are a bit drunk now, having to back off. Fuse stuck over in the stock room. Now this Echo drone's not necessarily getting any kills or anything, it's mostly just kind of stalling the back. I like that Cherry's moving it though. Trying to keep it mobile so it's hard for them to find it. He's now switched it into the actual janitor closet. No, there it goes, it finally gets caught. Got a little greedy with it that time. They are still holding up here. Cujo gonna use those thermite charges to open up that wall. Bandit not fast enough to trick it. They're gonna rotate to the side of it. Castle trying to hold the conference room. Simple does get droned out there. Pre-fire coming out, not quite catching anyone, but a good effort nonetheless. And there goes TC taking one down. Castle also trying to hold them back. Our Cherry does take that one as well as Dark. They are just slaughtering them. It's down to Buck on low health here, and Thermite nearly dead as well. Or I mean, gonna be dead. Just a second. Trying to fight this off. Gets Deagle down. Very solid defense. Not even losing a single defensive operator. Devious coming on strong. Now 2 points ahead. 3-1. Looking really good here. Dark Cloud doing some great work. Cherry and TC Killer yet again. Those three guys really caring for their team. Everyone else also doing an excellent job backing them up on those kills. It is looking not so great here for Octane. They're going to be going down to CCTV lockers again. Now that they've had to defend upstairs. And we'll see if Devious has figured out their attack strategy for down here. Maybe we'll take this to match point. Getting their setup going here. So we've got one up here on defense roaming. He's playing aggressively in the lobby, and it unfortunately pays the price for it. Devious with an early kill. Oh, look, that was their bandit as well. I'm not going to be doing any bandit tricking with that. Hopefully got his battery set up at least. Got the utility out of him. Still a bit of setup going on downstairs. This late into the match is not good. TC gonna be starting to work his way downstairs. Does catch that camera there. Good eye for that. Looks like some of DV is still trying to clear the upstairs just to be sure they don't get bit by a roamer in the back again. Defenders trying to do what they can down here. Upscale that smoke again. Cujo actually playing far out in the garage. Now playing far out in the lobby didn't help for Bandit, so I'm not sure if Rook's going to get a whole lot out of being out here. McCabe does take down TC Killer, though. That's a nice kill on him. Playing on that Jaeger, playing aggressively on the stairs after he gets that barbed wire cleared, taking him out. However, it is a 1-for-1 trade now, so both teams still at the same man count, 4-4. Now, Simple does have this open to be able to get the angle down. Not sure if he's going to find anyone, though. Looking to see what he can do. Although leaving himself a little exposed droning like that could be a mistake, but they're not really pushing up that way. Trying to stay clear of those hatches when possible. Looks like Cherry though might run into someone in just a second here. He is playing up in the servers. Could get smoked out by Chopsky at any moment. Cherry's just holding this angle. Sledge gonna be rotating around for him. Try and come down. And this is where Rook might finally get his chance if he hasn't backed off. He has not. And he's gonna get an easy kill there. There we go. Cujo finally, his patience paying off on a Dark Cloud. Now he's gonna rotate out of there. No sense staying there after that. Ooh, but Cherry though, the nice cross angle, unexpectedly catching him. Good punishment. Doesn't quite finish the job though. Now he's just bait at this point. Not sure if anyone can pick him up. There's McCabe taking down one. And then traded off by Cherry on Chopsky, and then Danny takes down one. It is all down to Cherry here on this Thermite, who has, I believe, gotten 2 kills potentially. Can't quite find anyone else, but they know where he's at now, and he's got to find 3. So this looks like it could be Octane's chance to finally regain a point here. 12 seconds left to make the plant. He's got the diffuser, but he's also got 3 people around him, and he knows it. Tries to make the shots count, but McCabe there with, I think, at least a 3K that round, if not a 4K. Does manage to get the kill. That's Octane getting another point now, only behind by 1. But that is the bomb site both teams have successfully defended, so there's a good chance we will see Devious defend it again here successfully and then take it to match point. Having that advantage from winning that attack round and that extra defense round upstairs definitely made a difference in terms of staying ahead in the points exactly where they need to be. So Dark Cloud there with a lot of work going on so far. McCabe there did make up a bit of work. Cujo's patience also paying off, hanging out down in that garage. Definitely did not expect anyone to rotate around to that all that late, but hey, someone did, so they paid the price for it. Now a lot of setup again going on upstairs here. Looks like they're also setting up yet again to defend from up here. This worked out pretty well for them last time. So they're going to be trying it yet again. Setting up all the usual hatches. Getting what they need to do done up here. Let's see if Castle's got all his barricades set up. And here goes his last one. Second. He's got one there. One on this door, and then one on this door. They're really trying to seal off this open area. Question is, are they going to reinforce this middle or just save it? Nope, looks like they do have another reinforcement, so they're going to go ahead and finish reinforcing that. Looks like Dark Cloud rotating all the way back to Tellers. They're playing so far 4 upstairs here. Not sure if someone's going to rotate back through one of these hatches, but this is a very aggressive defense. But they do have some escape routes set up. TC not in a good place to escape. Even the hatch next to him is not safe here, but he is on cameras. Look and see if he can find anyone. Just playing it in a kind of a sneaky little spot, which he could catch. One coming up over here, Lefo. Could be coming in through that lone office. He has opened the left window there. They're not attacking from the back alley. They're mostly coming from the front side of the bank, it looks like. And we do have Lefo. He's come on in. Now is TC Killer going to get droned out here? He does see that drone go past, but I think he leaves it. Nope, Cujo catches him. Now now he's going to have to move out as quickly as he possible. Does take most of the health off of Lefo. Almost could wallbang to finish him off there. And that is going to put him in a precarious position. McCabe trying to follow it up, but can't quite as he moves all the way back. Looks like he might have even rotated downstairs, perhaps? No, maybe not. He is actually all the way over here. Unexpected spot. Could catch Cujo as he comes in. It'll be interesting to see now. Here's the metal detector going off. So he knows someone's underneath him. Oh, there's a nice easy kill. Could get a follow up there. Oh, and he does. TC Killer with a second one on a Chopsky. Just massacring them. This looks like could be Devious' round yet again. Danny in a tight spot here, trying to do something. Does finally take down TC Killer, but loses about half of his health in the process. Lefo still low on health. McCabe trying to find anyone else up here. There's still plenty of rumors up here. 2 of them still hanging out. Looks like Dark Cloud rotating around. Could catch one more here. Trying to use this little tiny crack. They are expecting. Oh, but does take down one. That is the diffuser down. That doesn't quite finish off his teammate though. Who's going to be able to get him up and get the diffuser up. It is all on Simple. Try and continue to hold this. It is a 3v3 now, it looks like. Nope. Yeah, 3v3. So, but there's still one roamer up here, and he could easily take down Lefo. Whoever decides to cross this line of fire here, which I think they're potentially going to do. Nope, they're all backed out into tellers, which is smart. Looks like they could go to blow that hatch there. Drop down. Oh, maybe we'll see. Oh, there we go. There's one going down. Simple takes down one. Now a 3v2 for the defenders. Not looking great for them. It looks like still low on health. No resets. Cave drops down into the vault. Finds Castle, who finds him first. And then smokes finish off Lefo, who had barely any health left. Now that brings it to match point here. So Devious doing some good work. What's up, Kens? How's things going on the PC play? Alright, here now we got Octane trying again on defense. They're going to be playing in Teller Archives. Hopefully they can defend even half as well as Devious just did, because this is looking like we could be going to border pretty quick at this rate. See how they set up their defense upstairs here. Seems like a little bit late to be getting defense set up upstairs there, which doesn't seem like they are. They are bringing something different though. They're bringing a pulse this time. Still bringing the echo. Let's see if Chopsky can do some better work on that pulse. He's been not getting a lot of kills there. It's unfortunate. Even Simple Sniper is kicking here down with 2 on Devious' side. Simple Sniper already taking control of the open area. There's 5 on site here, no roam. Could be interesting giving up control of the top floor that quick. They didn't bring a fuse, but they brought the same lineup as last time, which includes a buck and a sledge. So that's gonna mean some floor getting destroyed and some grenades going down. Drone's going on here. They're trying to figure out what's going on. Cujo gonna be on that echo drone. The yokai over in the admin office. Not quite catching anyone yet, so he's gonna move it a little closer to the action, potentially. He's actually got to set up. Maybe he's gonna jump it. There we go. Nice try jumping it between 2 floors. Little peek. I like that idea. It does not jump necessarily all the way to the ceiling. This is a nice strategy. It is gonna get spotted though by Simple Sniper. So I'm actually trying to go through the floor here. Floor getting a bit shredded there. Buck doing his job. Shots going down. Not quite hitting anyone though. Still got full grenades. Let's see if Sledge just got his as well. Yep. So they haven't done any grenading just yet. He's gonna take out those bandit batteries, but takes a little bit of shots for his trouble, all the way down to about 25% health now. He's still gonna continue to open the floor and take out those batteries. Certainly not him, but he's gonna go with a grenade for it this time. So it's not to just sit there and aim. Shots go down, open up the lone office wall and the hallway as well. Trying to help cover anyone who might flank from the open air site. TC Killer getting his first kill there. Onto McCabe, and McCabe is one of the better killers, so that's definitely going to hurt. And then he gets a finish, or a follow-up there onto Lefo. See if Chopsky can do something here. He takes a bit of damage to the floor. He's trying to push back, but he's getting knocked off. He's even taking potentially some damage from his own smoke player here. He's going to decide to hide instead. It's not quite working out, playing aggressively here. Echo playing back. Cujo trying to hold an angle instead of using his drone there, but Chopsky does finish off TC Killer, and that might have even been through the crack between the shells, not sure. Still a 4v3 though, looking like Devious could potentially take this. Drone's gonna clearly find him. They've got plenty of grenades left here to do something about it. Remind Dark Cloud with a nice angle set up there, and then Danny with a grenade. It is all down to Echo there as he gets finished off by Cherry, and that is the end of map number 1. GG's going out to Devious as we go on to border here. nicely played by them. Everyone on the Devious team doing some good work. Simple Sniper, the farthest behind, but still with 4 assists and 2 kills. Definitely doing better than a lot of the other guys here, even the Leffa or Chopsky. So it is definitely in the huge advantage here. Hopefully Border is more Octane's map, as I know Octane is a good, strong team. So it's surprising to see them not doing as great as they had been. So, can you guys hear me? Not sure if the microphone's working or not. Yeah, it looks like probably not. Let me see if they need to switch sides. See, I'm just going to see if we need to remake the lobby potentially or switch sides. We had a lot of technical issues earlier with the lobbies and players switching sides and stuff like that. So there is a chance here we may end up with a situation creating this lobby or dealing with this lobby. I don't think they can hear me on the microphone either, as that seems to bug out when returning to the lobby after a match. So unfortunately, I think there are still some issues that were introduced with the Operation Health patch that just came out recently that need to get sorted out. It takes a bit longer on consoles as they have to go through certification process and stuff from Sony. So let's go ahead and switch the map to Border here. Make sure that's set up. Just trying to find out for sure on the team switching. Okay, cool. Looks like we're ready to get started here. Map number 2, Border. Good half so far. Let's see how this one goes. Alright. So here we go. They are not switching sides, so that means Octane gonna start on defense. Now hopefully they have a good defensive strategy here, as they did not do so great last map. Seeing some slight operator changes from the previous map. Surprisingly seeing our very first mirror. But no surprise, as it is Border, that it is going to be coming out. A lot of players still loading the map here. It takes a little bit longer sometimes on the console side than depending on your PC. So, just waiting on them to finish loading up as they have their operators chosen. We are going to see a pulse as well, so this should be an interesting defensive lineup. Do hope to see Octane bring it back a little bit here. So we may or may not see Clubhouse depending on how Devious performs on this map. They're going to be, of course, starting upstairs and lockers. Yes, it would be nice if there was an SSD drive in here. They're getting the defensive setup here for the back offices. They're going to go with the window right here instead of over here. I imagine one in small office as well, potentially. Or the outside. Let's see, did they not set up their second window yet? Yeah, they have not, so hopefully Danny's gonna get on that. Thanks for the host, TC Killer. Desiccation playing fairly aggressively up here. No one in the CCTV room. Simple Sniper droning that out just to make sure. Desiccation already coming up. This nearly he gets shocked a little bit, but he's gonna place that Claymore back at a nice angle where they can't hit it. And then you're gonna send in that shock drone. Potentially take out any batteries here. It's easy peasy. That's gonna take them both out. Takes a second to recharge that. And he's looking for anything else he can open up here, like perhaps a window. See, the other mirror window did get set up there. So that is set up in the small office. Looks like Pulse playing it there. He's gonna be able to see through walls as well as the window, so that should be pretty helpful. What's up, this Jera? Ooh. Wall does get opened, but Pulse gonna try and see exactly where they're all positioned at. For some reason, isn't quite picking up S-Cherry just out of range there, though he does pick down one. One trying to get there, but the window gets opened, it looks like, probably from the shock drone. C4 goes out, but doesn't quite do what it needs to. It might have actually gotten taken out by a shock there. Lefo trying to play this as aggressive as he can, but they are just putting serious pressure on him right now. Flash blinding him, putting him in all kinds of corners as he finally gets taken down by TC Killer, taking control of this office now, trying to fight Chopsky as well. Looks like McCabe could be the one trying to take one down, but Simple Sniper takes down Chopsky. Takes that one. Cave though comes around the corner and just slaughters too. Danny gonna try and follow that up as this is now a 3v2. Defender's actually at the advantage. Somehow he whiffs that C4 shot as the fuse gets planted. That is unfortunate. That could have really made all the difference. And the diffuser getting planted there. Cave does find Cherry though, as unfortunately Cherry finds Danny. But hey, there's two left alive. That's more than enough to whack this diffuser. So yeah, that C4 definitely got zapped. I'm not sure if it was by the shock drone or what, because there shouldn't have been any batteries left on that side. So it was definitely a bummer. So now, Octane, we're starting off strong, managing to win the first defensive round. But we did see that last map as well, so could just be DV's trying to feel it out there, going on defense now. Of course, they're going to be going Armory Lockers Archive as well. They are going to be bringing a similar lineup here, although not a Pulse. Going to be bringing a Castle instead, I believe. Let's see if Castle's got all his barricades up here. Got one left to go. He's going to be setting it off to close off some of the east stairwell. Where did the other ones go here? Let's take a closer look. Perhaps this window, yes. Looks like a good idea since Lefo is already there. Danny gonna be swinging in for this on the Blackbeard, trying to see if he can catch anyone. Looks like the castle window is still intact though, so they are taking control, planning to blow open the offices here. Lefo opens up some of the wall, No one has taken control of this east stairwell just yet, though, and that's like, oh, Chopsky has. And that's good. You need to have control of that. Although they're actually using that castle door right there. That was where the third one was, to their advantage. TC Killer gonna be playing it hard in here until he hears that castle window open up. Danny trying to put pressure here onto the B site. Normally you're gonna see the Blackbeard play on the AC unit there, but he actually is just gonna push straight up to the door, and there's not actually anyone in there. Okay, playing all the way over here. Looking like he could be going to open up the floor if he hasn't already. Looks like some of the floor open, but that may or may not have been from him. Nope, he still has both of his remote breaches left, so looks like he wasn't the one to do that. A few shots there. Some clips. Good to have Pro League NA player here from PC coming and tuning in. Clips is a cool guy, so give him a shout. Looks like they really just don't care about the A side. Their plant goes down. They just had full control of this office, though. It looks like Cherry, they'll punish his Cujo on his way out. So Thermite Chopsky, though, taking one down as well. Cherry goes down for the count. Lefo gets one as well. Blackbeard trying to hold an angle here. Same with Habana. They're all kind of repelled out. Oh, there we go. Ash somehow missing all those shots. That's reload, but the Myriad comes around from behind for an easy kill there. So Desiccation takes down one, and Danny takes down another. C4 goes up, but it's the wrong direction. Unfortunate for him. Stands up, but doesn't land the shots. Switches guns. Nice to have two guns there for that reason, but takes down one. TC Killer trades it. He's got a lot of work to do here to defuse this. Blackbeard just gonna go, no thanks. I'll go ahead and shoot you. Nicely done there. The flashbang right back in his own face. So, looks like this might be more Octane's map, as they are now in an advantage here, 2-0. Nicely done. So we're going to see our first fuse on this map. This attack going against Ventilation Room Workshop. Not a big surprise. That is a good use of that. Similar to last map, bringing the buck and the fuse. Just like on Chalet, typical top-down attack. Especially on Workshop here, there's a lot of ways the puck could bounce when it's downstairs, because when you pop it down here, it can just bounce all around and catch a lot of people in different hiding places. So, I mean, it's a bit of a roll of the dice, but it is worth doing if you can. They're setting up a lot of defense over here. Trying to feel for them. Castle that. They do have the rotate hold for it, but not castle it out. Let's see if Castle's going to put up. He's going to put up one more there. He's got one left. Shoots out the speaker. Nicely done. He's going to rotate back upstairs. Now they are playing, it looks like, this is 4 upstairs. And that's a bit unusual. Ooh, and some aggressive barbed wire placement there from McCabe. Going to throw out those 2 wires, try and slow down any push up here. So if they're smart, they might just attack downstairs. But it looks like one has rotated back down, so we do have the usual. Danny on the smoke going to be the one hanging out by site. The site, some coming from the north. Try and take control of that window. Looks like they want to push it from that side. Looks like we could see Lefo counter that here, but he actually falls off. I'm not sure if that was intentional or not. There we go. Must have not been intentional. He's trying to get back up now. Trying to make sure he doesn't fall down again. Some of that so he can shoot through. Now they were on the AC unit, but looks like just TC Killer going to push that desiccation. Instead comes around from the side. And he's going to send that shock drone out. Let's see if we can catch anyone. It looks like IQ's lost about half health though. So that is the diffuser person. Very low health. Decides not to shock him and just keep going. TC Killer though, meantime takes down Lefo. Nicely done. Shock drone not quite killing anyone or anything, but he's definitely doing some serious work here. Quite good on it. Does get a nice mark. There's what Simple Sniper takes down one, and then takes down two. That is a nice kill there. Let's see where TC Killer is, and Simple Sniper over here. Shoot him down through the roof. Danny Vick is still on site, but all he's got left is Castle to help him defend. His rotate down does sneak up behind Dark Cloud. Can't quite land on the shots he needs though. Shots are going to come back down from Dark Cloud instead. A little unsure where to go there. He's still got cluster charges left. Simple Sniper takes down another. There's a 3K for him this round. Getting that nice grenade kill. He's going to jump out. He was at 50% health and still just slaughtering them. And then there's a nice kill for TC Killer. So that was his 2K. So between Simple Sniper and TC, they definitely mopped that round up from above. Well done. Good kill there onto Castle, pushing down. So that is the first point on the board there for Devious. Definitely not giving up this map that easily. We are going to see back up to Armory Lockers Archives for their second attempt. They failed the first time, so they're going to give it another try. Now they have a little bit of better idea of Octane's attack. So alright, here we go. So you're going to be setting up on defenses here in the fountain so they can defend the office. They are bringing the mirror windows still. Let's see if they set them up the same way. The last time they had it, I believe, set up there didn't quite work out. So maybe they're going to go with one over here on this wall instead. If nothing else, at least opening up some holes. Looks like they're actually going to go with a window here. Perhaps one of the small offices. I think there's still a window left. They still set up the other one. Looks like he's going to go with it on the actual A wall. The exchange. Dark Cloud playing a little fast and loose there, jumping out. Could have cost him his life, but he gets back in just in time. So it looks like Lefo coming up. He's got the diffuser there, a little risky. But I guess if he drops it, it'll be dropped in a safe spot. A lot of shots going down here. Droning going out as well, trying to make sure at least the CCTV office is clear. Since that door being open is a little suspicious. Chopsky taking out those batteries with his Thatcher. It's going to make easy work for Havana to open up that mirror window and just easily backfire them. That's part of why I'm not a big fan of putting a window right there. Especially if they're the kind of team that will bring a Thatcher on their attack. It's nicely done. Simple going to be playing this stairwell here, interestingly. Could potentially encounter Blackbeard. Comes around through that hallway. Shots go down as Danny takes down one though, and that is a nice kill onto Jaeger. Trying to see if we can find a follow-up. Nice angle into the offices there. Lefo trying to find a nice angle as Chopsky there gonna open up or take down some of that barbed wire. Smoke coming around here. Archery as well as Desiccation trying to hold back this office. Lefo gonna drone it out. Smoke trying to delay him as best he can. I think that is the first smoke canister here. Let's take a look at what he's got. He's got two left here, just trying to hold them back as long as he can. No one playing behind the half wall. Does find an angle there, takes down Cujo. Nice kill on the Thermite, who's already done his job, I think, for the most part. So, not a huge kill, 1 for 1 here, 4v4 left. Although it looks like Bandit pretty low in health. That is the second smoke going out there. 50 seconds left, though plenty of time to bait out that last smoke before pushing in. Ooh, there we go. The Archer runs in, takes down McCabe. Or runs in as McCabe gets taken down. But Cherry comes out with another one there, taking down Danny. He's doing some good work here on the smoke. Nearly catches Chopsky as well. But Simple Sniper there to do the job. It's all down to one attacker left here. Lefo trying to sneak around here. Doesn't quite see Bandit. Just stands up into the shots. But does enough shots of his own to take him down before falling. So nicely done. Good defense there. Looks like Devious losing the first 2 rounds, winning the next 2 rounds. This could be anyone's game. Cujo, the only one having a little bit of trouble on that team. Dark Cloud, not quite catching a lot of kills, but both of them have been doing some good frags in the previous map, so I do expect to see more out from them. But Cherry, Sniper, and TC Killer doing a lot of work for the team this round. And then Danny and McCabe doing some good work as well. So, this is going to be their second defense up here. They defended successfully the first time, I believe, and then failed downstairs. Not as big a surprise though, it is harder to defend downstairs. So the usual setup. Now they are playing with that pulse again from Lefo. I'm not sure if it was Lefo or Chomsky last time that was on that pulse. Chomsky is going to be on that smoke this time, like he was on previous maps. And he's sitting up at the window there, and then we'll see if he goes for I'd imagine one here, especially since they're putting the battery on it. Let's see if Danny's going to get that set up in time here. Looks like he could be good for another one on offices if they're expecting all the attack to come from the offices side. So it looks like that other window did get set up. Let's see. Where is it set up? Here we go, set up on the wall. Again, we saw why that didn't work so great last time. Here's Desiccation as the Thatcher. Gonna make short work of that, and then of course, the Habana here can easily finish the job as soon as Dark Cloud gets over there. He's actually gonna be doing some droning from the side first. Playing aggressively in the offices, but it looks like the attack's actually gonna come from the A side. Cujo gonna be the first one to see it here. Although it looks like Lefo gonna be doing some good work. Oh, nice C4 comes out, but doesn't catch anyone surprisingly. Just downs TC Killer. So I guess that's plenty enough here. He's just looking right at him, waiting for his chance. Bandit doing some good bandit tricking here. And we'll see. There we go. There goes Thermite. Nice trade, though, onto Lefo. Oh, Cujo going to play it aggressive right into their shots. That was probably a little too aggressive there, deciding bandit tricking wasn't working anymore. They did manage to get TC Killer back up. So now it's all down to Danny and Chomsky right here to hold this off. Still got McCabe trying to hold the B site. All four of the attackers right here, though. They had another C4 to throw out there, which they do. Perhaps if Danny can toss that out just the right time. He's going to go ahead and close this door, try and help cover his flank a little bit. He says, oh, he doesn't quite get that kill. That was nicely done by Simple Sniper, getting a shot where he should have actually been shot first. But they weren't quite ready to catch it. Chomsky trying to throw these smoke grenades. He's actually going to get caught off guard, supposedly, but somehow doesn't land a ton of shots at first. Finishes the job. Oh, and there's TC Killer going to easily get finished off by that smoke, potentially. Somehow it doesn't. It's all down to Chomsky here, trying to defend himself. Killer trying to rotate around. So they're just trying to find him. Eventually Dark Cloud does find him, though. And there's another point on the board for Devious, coming back 3 rounds in a row now. Starting to not look so great for Octane, who are off to such a good start. Now, Devious did win map number 1 on Bank, so if they win this map as well, we're not going to see Clubhouse. If Octane can continue their good start and manage to come back here and take this map, then we will see Clubhouse. So we'll see if the adjustments are real or not. Definitely different plays here coming out. Now this is finally Devious at the disadvantage, having successfully won the top floor now. They are going to be forced downstairs. They're going to be bringing a Mutant and an Echo. Attackers may or may not bring that Pulse, or I mean Fuse. Let's see what Chomsky's going to go with here. Decides to go with the Thatcher. So they do still have a Buck and a Blackbeard, but they're not going to go with the Fuse to try and fuse down there. That did seem to work okay last time, although I don't think it quite got any kills. Definitely forced people out of position and might have been partially responsible for some of those shot kill through the floor. So let's see how they set this up. Now a lot of people, I believe they had 3 up top last time, 1 on the roam downstairs and then 1 on site. Let's see how they go for their defense. They are going for something similar in terms of castling some stuff out over on the side, but it doesn't look like they're going to set up as much defense on the Teller side there. Cherry's setting up some shoot-through holes here to defend the B site. Rarely do you see a plant attempt on the B site, but that's partially because they open up these kinds of holes. Now usually you're going to open up a rotate hole of some kind with the impact grenade. It looks like Cherry's just going to do it manually with a shotgun. It is plenty vaultable, as you just saw him vault through it. Let's see where this Echo drone may or may not go here. Sending out the Yokai Roomba. He's going to be upstairs here. I'm not sure if I can shoot through that top thing or not. The little ornations there. So far it looks like it's just going to be 2 down. Now there's a good choice to have the Echo downstairs if the attack is not going to come downstairs for quite a while and he can find a good hiding spot, because that will make it easier for him to be able to do his job and get on his drone. Looks like the attack coming down from all sides here. Got one in each corner of the map pretty much. So they are playing 3 up top, which is kind of the norm. It does tend to work fairly well for the defenders. 2 is usually way too risky. Usually you want to play 3 with the ability for them to potentially rotate down. You see, for example, this hatch unreinforced. This hatch is reinforced, they're not going to be using that, but they could drop down this one as well. So that does give them some escape routes should the push start to come to shove and they want to give up the top floor without losing all their men. Now lots of drones coming out here. Going to be catching TC Killer. He definitely is going to be known exactly where he's at. He's trying to take out some of those drones if he can. In the meantime though, Danny takes down one. That was a nice kill onto the castle. So that's that Blackbeard doing some good work. Might have caught him down. Oh, it looks like he shot him through the angle there. So that's one last player up top. It is all done. TC Killer and Dark Cloud to try and hold this off. Dark Cloud on that mute. Going to be getting forced back a little bit here. This mute jammer's not doing enough to stop all these drones here. One just around the corner that he can't see anymore. He's going to go for a potential C4 throw just to open up that wall. Oh, the timing could be real there. He could almost catch McCabe. Does catch Danny just a little bit, but Danny, quicker on the trigger there, manages to finish him off. Does a little bit of damage to his shield, but not a ton there. Still got plenty left to work with. Looks like Lefo does try to engage TC Killer, who for some reason tries to push out on him. There's another free kill for them. It is all down to the 2 men left on site here. There's the drone coming out there. Doesn't manage to get shot, but someone's going to catch it sooner or later here. Cherry hanging out right here as well in the B site. He's bringing it back to help his teammate out, so he can play on site. Now they're going to be able to start opening the floor though. Buck does drop down. He's going to just try and find an angle, take advantage of the hatch. Meantime, Lefo going to push aggressively towards the site. Looks like Echo could be in a tight spot as well. He's going to be hanging out in the bathroom as they start to open that up, or the workshop wall. Bang that down. There's a shot there. Nice shot from Cherry onto Lefo, bringing the numbers down a little bit, but it's still a 4v2. It was a 5v2, so that is going to help. But, ooh, and even more, there goes Cujo. That's the diffuser down. He's going to throw smoke there to try and delay that out, knowing that Thatcher's over there. But we did have Buck drop down. Desiccation does get taken out. And there's a nice kill with that Tron helmet getting desiccated by desiccation on the Chopsky. Good job with that Echo. He's going to take the time to go back on his thing now. The plant not going to come down for Blackbeard. Nice successful defense from Devious, despite a rough start. And somehow 2 men winning against 5. 2v5. Got to give it to Devious. At least on this bomb site, I got to say, maybe they're the better team in terms of taking down a 2v5 like that. Just seemed like Octane didn't know where to go to fully pitch that out. They had people everywhere chasing after ghosts, it looked like. And just with a 2-man defense, one of them on drone half the time, somehow manages to smash 5. So definitely looking like we are going to see a shutdown here from Devious onto Octane for the day, taking home the win and sending Octane down to fight Citizen X. But it is not over yet. It is just simply match point, and we have seen Octane win 2 rounds in a row at the beginning. See how they get set this up. They're bringing the pulse again. They lost this defense last time. They're gonna have to make some serious adjustments. They played a little aggressively against these guys right here, trying to take advantage of the fact that they were all stacked up, but couldn't quite get a flank going. It just kept countering them from that same side. It just didn't work out. They really need to be able to better play this side of the map over here in terms of those kinds of flanks. Perhaps even try and keep control of this stairwell without castling it off. There's a window going to be set up on here this time. Again, kind of adjusting up how they're playing this. So they're definitely taking control of CCTV very quickly. Looks like they're going for similar to their attack last time, and just pushing heavy onto the A side here. Now it looks like they're set up for that though. Lefo on that pulse again, trying to find out what he can. But he looks like he's trying to decide which way he wants to play. He's actually going to rotate it back and maybe around for a flank here. Doesn't quite go out. Nope. Still trying to decide what to do there. TC's drone catching some good intel there. Thinking around. Figures out exactly where they're at. Danny trying to hold this off as best he can. The attack coming out pretty heavy there. Dark Cloud going to be set in a good position. He's going to push in fairly aggressively, open up that wall. Does look like he gets stopped though. They are bandit tricking the inside of the small office here. Thatcher going to try and help with that. Cujo going to try and trick as best he can here. Doing a nice job because he can see exactly when that is going to come out and time it just right. It is tricky, but he is now out of batteries. This last one is still set up there. Thatcher is still there with no more Neon Pickers, and it looks like he actually managed to out-trick them. This is looking really good for defense here in terms of actually getting that working. Cujo might have just got flashbanged there as they were able to open up part of that wall, though. He's going to start hitting that wire, take advantage of that flashbang. He's going to throw another one, try and finish that off. In the meantime, Simple takes down one. TC Killer takes down another there, just slaughtering them left and right. TC takes down a second one as Lefo takes down Simple on the trade. It is now down to just Jaeger here, who's going to be pushing around. He's taking out McCabe. He has been one of the clutch players, but missing a lot of shots there. Does take down one of the top fraggers, TC. Now he knows that they're probably not using that mirror window against him for hopefully, but it is him against two. Diffuser is planted. He's got to find Cherry at least there, who's guarding the diffuser. Let's see. We got Desiccation watching for the flank for his teammate. Now McCabe trying to peek this as best he can. Seeing if he can catch anyone, but Cherry's just waiting there on that angle. Ooh, here it comes. Desiccation moves around, catches him out. He wasn't ready for Desiccation to push around there, and it was a nice plan by Devious, taking point number 5, taking the map. Looks like someone dropped that already, unfortunately. Sucks for stats. So, nicely done, Devious. 2 5-2s in a row. 5-2 on Bank, 5-2 on Border. Good games to both teams. Devious coming on strong there with a little bit of a slow start both maps, but definitely bringing it back. Nice job to all of them, as well as a lot of the players over here on Octane doing a good job. So, nicely done. And that is the end of it. So, we're going to take a short break and try and find out if we are going to have the second